everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the part 2 video to voiding your warranty, and I say voiding your warranty lightly. When I made my first part 1 video, if you haven't seen it, I'll link it up above. I was, you could say, a novice WRX and Subaru owner. I had the car for a while, and I'd done a ton of research. I'd done as much research as I could, but I hadn't actually had any experiences. I really wasn't a novice, but I hadn't had any experiences with the whole warranty claim process, and now I do, and I'm sitting in a different WRX, and it doesn't mean something happened to my WRX, but I went through that process, and I'm going to report back to you guys everything that I know now, because there's so much more information. And although that video still is great, it was very specific to the dealers that I was interacting with, and I got a very good perspective of kind of the Subaru take on warranty claim processes and what goes on and what is voiding your warranty, because I have communication from Subaru outlining all the things that I could have done to my car that I didn't actually, but those things that were part of the warranty denial, because then, you know, I did get, like, something happened to my car and they denied my warranty claim, so I had to then fight them on it. And yeah, let me report back to you guys everything you need to know about voiding your warranty. And ultimately, guys, I'm not trying to tell you about what happened to me, but I'm trying to tell you exactly what you need to know if you plan on modifying your car or doing anything with your WRX or Subaru, and if you want to know where that fine line is. So let's get into the video. And before we get started, if you want to see more Subaru WRX automotive content, be sure to subscribe to this channel. I'm in my 2016 Subaru WRX, and I'm taking this thing to Stage 2 Plus, whatever you want to call it, Stage 2. It's going to be fast as heck. It's going to look great. I'm doing a lot of cool things to it. Please consider subscribing to the channel. All right, so let's get right into it. I want to get into it. I'm driving home from work. It's crappy outside. Wasn't intending on making this video for a little bit longer, but I thought it'd be a good time, and I thought it'd be a great way to sequence from the first part 1. Quick recap of what happened to me. Had transmissions problems. Fluid ended up emptying for a multitude of reasons. Some sort of my fault, some definitely not my fault. Dealer came back, denied the warranty. First, the dealer said that my transmission needs to be replaced. Fluid got drained. Car was dripped. Well, fluid was halfway drained. Car was then driven a quarter mile to the dealer with half of the fluid in there. No symptoms, no check engine light. Dealer was like, call me back. Dealer called me back after 30 minutes. Your transmission needs to be replaced. Not happening under warranty. I had a little conversation with them, tried to fight it with them. They were like, no way, not gonna happen. And then they kind of like accused me of doing all these things to my car. Regardless, I then immediately opened a case with Subaru of America and had to fight with them, because Subaru of America, through the first and second stage of the warranty claim process, came to the same conclusion as the dealer, because all they do in the first and second, claim stage is they communicate with the dealer. They don't actually do an investigation on their own. So got to the third stage, actually had the regional service manager come out, look at my car, understand what was happening, kind of, talk to me, figure out what exactly happened to the car, what the symptoms were. After learning that there were no symptoms, it just craziness. Let's go, guys, let's go. I'm in traffic, it sucks. After realizing that there was no symptoms, and basically he recommended a fluid fill. They did the fluid fill. Car was great. Transmission was awesome. They did some transmission readings. They were like, transmission was probably doing better than it was doing before. It was great. Got the confirmation from Subaru that the warranty on the transmission was not affected. And then a couple days later sold the car, just because I was already looking at selling the car. I actually found the buyer before it happened. He knew about everything that happened, got the confirmation that the warranty was still there. I drove to Pittsburgh from Boston, sold the car. Regardless, you don't care about that, let's get into the video. I went through this process, and basically what I'm here to tell you is black and white, what's gonna cause a warranty claim denial. And when a lot of us say your warranty is void, we're saying that if something were to happen, and we probably shouldn't say your warranty is void, because nothing's ever void. There is a system where if something happens like this, your VIN of your car does go into their super system, and it is flagged. So something to be aware of. If you take your car in to get it serviced and you have an access port in your car, most dealers do report that, and it goes in, and basically something says your car has been tuned. We're not honoring the warranty. Now, where the gray area is, what if you buy the car used from a Subaru dealer? Like, where's the line? Regardless, basically, there's a pretty fine line. Anything that affects that part or system in your car is grounds for a warranty claim denial, void warranty. That being said, I know that when I put my catback exhaust on my WRX, I am voiding the warranty on the catback portion of my exhaust. i.e. if something were to happen to my nameless exhaust, I can't fix it, or something like that. Like if I were to replace the gasket from, you know, the mid pipe to the axle back, I could then void my catback's warranty. So, you know, for some reason the stock catback exhaust failed, they may not replace it under warranty. That's pretty easy. You can do a lot of things and only void it on that specific part, but usually those things that you're doing, you're replacing that part altogether, whether it's exterior modification or the catback exhaust or something like that. Where the line is very black and white is anything that affects engine performance. And with a WRX, that is very easy to pinpoint. Anything that adds horsepower. Now a catback exhaust does add horsepower, but it's so minimal, it doesn't matter. Anything that changes engine performance, ultimately. And, you know, the power cycle with an exhaust is interesting. The catback is separated by the J-pipe, and that's really where the line is. Now, if you do a J-pipe, any type of intake, EGR, TGV, anything, warranty, out the, you know, it's not even, I mean, you might as well not even talk about it. Like it really is like that. Install an access port. Like you got to be careful, because if you install an access port and a dealer sees that, they don't even need to say your car is tuned. They're just going to be like, sorry, nope, not happening. And I'm trying to answer a lot of the questions from my last void warranty video. I mean, the definitive answer, and there's a lot of Subaru techs, as I go under this bridge, you probably can't see me, there's a lot of Subaru techs that were watching that last video, and a lot of them commented, and I think that I'm trying to address a lot of people's questions and kind of reaffirm what they're saying, is that anything that affects performance is immediately gone. And there are things that you can do to your engine that don't affect performance, and little things like if you were to remove something that covers your engine while you're driving, that then could expose it to rocks or something like that, could void your warranty. It could cause them to deny a warranty claim. And ultimately, you know, we don't get to hire lawyers. Well, I mean, we could hire lawyers, but ultimately you're having a discussion with somebody from Subaru when you go through this claims process. And it's really, I mean, it's really up to them. Like, you know, unless you're going to go through the battle of going to court, you're at the mercy of the reason that, you know, whether the person's reasonable or not. And obviously, if you're getting screwed by any car company, go to court over it. But I know a lot of people, and a lot of people that have followed kind of the journey of what was happening with my car kind of agreed that they were just not in a position to do that. And it's a crappy system. Like the way that our legal system works, you kind of need money to be able to protect yourself. And if you don't have the money, obviously you think if you drive a WRX, you have money. But it's amazing how many people out there don't just own their WRXs, they finance them, because, you know, these are dream cars for people. And when I was a kid, this was a dream car for me. And I feel fortunate that I am able to buy the car, but a lot of us aren't. And we're in a position where hiring legal help or doing something like that is just not a tangible thing. So it's something to be aware of. And again, it's cut and dry. I mean, you can do a catback exhaust, you can do exterior modifications, you can do all that kind of stuff. You can't do anything that requires a tune. And a lot of people commented, hey, wait, there was an intake that didn't require a tune. I can tell you now, that is an automatic disqualification of a warranty claim case on your engine or your transmission. Reason being is you're crazy to put an intake on without tuning your car. I don't care what any company claims, and ultimately you're stupid to do it too. And I'm sorry if you've done it, but if you don't require a tune, it's not doing anything for your car, right? I mean, it's kind of that. It is that simple. Like, you need a tune if it's changing your car. If it's benefiting your car, the reason why you'd be doing it, you need to tune it. And if it's not, all you're doing is you're putting an aftermarket untested thing that Subaru is going to be like, no way, on your car, and it doesn't benefit you. So I do recommend that if you want to do something like an intake, and again, I'm addressing a common comment. If you want to put an intake on, go with something like a Cobb intake, a Parent intake, a Mishimoto. I think it's a Mishimoto. Mishimoto, a Parent, Grimseed, whatever you want to do. Get a tune, get a Pro Tune, do something off the shelf. You know, you can get a Cobb access port, tune your car with one of the Cobb intakes, and you never have to go to a Pro Tuner. Great tune. Regardless, I hope this video answered all your questions and clarified that cut and dry, topic. And I know for a lot of us, this is, we all know it. But for a lot of other people, they don't know this cut and dry idea. So thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop it in the comment section below if this has happened to you. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. and a lot of people were responding to each other. So it's a great little forum, and yeah, have a nice day, guys.